Alright, so what'd you think yesterday? What'd you think? We used the first day of Psyduck. We went 3-0. I am recording these consecutively again. Same shirt, you know how it is. So, unfortunately, we haven't gotten Psyduck to work yet, but all we're looking for is a nice Sun team, hopefully. Number 92, he's gotta have Sun, right? No, he does not, of course. But he does have a team that I might be able to make this work. Do we try it anyways? I think the answer is yes. Let's try to make it work. This will be a desperate attempt to make Psyduck Cinderace work. Can we do it? I don't know. This guy's number 92 in the world on Battle Stadium. It's gotta mean he's at least kind of good, right? Sorry, taking a sip there. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. We're trying to make it work today. The reason it might work is because my opponent does not have Trick Room, and they don't have Dragapult. Okay, so those are the two worst matchups. Dragapult and Trick Room are by far the two worst matchups. So this isn't like a great matchup for Cinderace, but it's a fine matchup. Definitely a fine matchup. And especially if my opponent doesn't know what my sets are, this could be a lot better for us too. So they go Clefairy Primarina. I guess we just Surf. It's unfortunate we have no way to make that Primarina do less damage. Well, I just don't want to Surf, right? Because I feel like they're going to throw a water move at me, and I won't live it. I just will not live it. First, this crazy play. I only have Hypnosis for desperate times. Desperate times call for desperate measures, as they say, and we are going to be Hypnosising and switching out to Rillaboom, because I am like 99.9% positive what we're going to see is a Follow Me and a Max Geyser into this slot. So, like, to try to say my Cinderace would live that would be insane. It doesn't make sense. Why would you do that? If I hit the Hypnosis, it's a bonus. I'm not relying on it. I don't need it. But it is better than Surfing. Why would I Surf? Why would I Soak? I don't really have much of a reason to do that. So Primarina is getting big on him. Okay. Big ultimate question. Helping Hand. Oh boy. Do we connect Hypnosis? We do! Oh yeah. There he is. There's the Psyduck I know and love. Hitting a Hypnosis on a Clefairy. And Clefairy actually helping handed first. For those who don't know, you are guaranteed to sleep for one turn. If you have not taken that turn yet, obviously. And so in this situation, usually, let's just say you get Sleep Powdered by Venusaur. You get Sleep Powdered, and then you fail to move for that turn. Therefore, that was your turn of sleep. Clefairy moved first. Clefairy helping handed, and then it went to sleep. Therefore, next turn, this turn right here, Clefairy is guaranteed to stay asleep. So there's nothing my opponent can do about it. They cannot wake up. What to do with all this power? I guess we just Hypnosis, right? And no. Yeah, no. Yes? No. They weren't Life Orb, so maybe they're Assault Vest. You know what? I'm going to Hypnosis here and Grassy Glide it. I don't think they have Max Guard. Hard call out. No Max Guard, gang. They don't have it. They stay asleep. We get the Grassy Glide off. It's going to do a good... Oh, okay. They are Rindo, Berry on Primarina. Hypnosis dodges, but that's fine. Like I said, we weren't like relying on it or anything. It was just kind of a funny thing to click because I'm not gonna click Surf. So, obviously, my opponent making a really good play, setting up the Starfall. For those who don't know it, I mean, how could you not know it? Starfall means you do not get... You can't put him to sleep anymore, basically. No more status. So I gotta switch Psyduck out to Indeedee here. And I am going to opt to knock off Clefairy. Because the knockoff should mean that my Expanding Force gets a knockout. Hopefully. Hopefully, maybe. Not sure. Switching in Indeedee. I mean, my opponent's probably just going to knock out Rillaboom here. And they might do it with a Geyser. They might do it with a Starfall. They might even do it with some other new move we haven't seen yet. We're going to knock off Clefairy. What is Clefairy going for? Knock off the Eviolite. They do max Starfall. Is it into Rillaboom, or did they targeted the Psyduck? They targeted Psyduck! Why? Why in the world would you target Psyduck ever? Alright, bro. Somebody's afraid. Somebody has a deep-seated fear of Psyduck. And I don't know why. Clefairy stays asleep. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Yeah, that was weird. I guess we have to go Psyduck, right? Oh, you ready for a play? You ready for a play? We're going to go Psyduck and knock out this Clefairy. How? How are you going to do it? Well, I'm glad you asked. So, we have Soak, too. And if we can Soak the Clefairy and hit it with the Grassy Glide Glide's not going to be priority because we are out of Grassy terrain. So we're going to turn him into a Water type, get a non-priority Grassy Glide, and hopefully knock out the non-Eviolite Clefairy. I know there were a lot of nons in there, like I was French or something, but, no. Primarina switches out. Is that like a Volcarona or something? I could see a Volcarona coming in. It is Volcarona. Okay. So, like I said, we are getting the Soak and the Grassy Glide off onto this Clefairy. Hopefully my opponent gets knocked out by this. I think it would have been cool to fire that into the Volcarona, a Soak and a Grassy Glide. But we do knock out Clefairy with a super effective... It's weird seeing that. I feel wrong seeing that, I gotta be honest. Alright, well, we knock him out. We're knocking him out easily. Rillaboom comes in. So the ultimate question. Does he Grassy Glide my Psyduck? How much is he afraid of Psyduck? I don't know. I'm actually kind of scared to find out the answer. Like, is my opponent afraid of Psyduck? The question I didn't want to ask. Well, we're going to Soak Rillaboom. No, but I don't even want to Soak, because I want them both to be hit super effectively by flying. I'm going to Soak my Rillaboom. Because I don't want... No. We're going to Soak Volcarona if it gets off, and knock off Volcarona. My Cinderace might be able to win this endgame, but he's going to fake out. Yeah, he's going to just fake out. The question is, does he Quiver Dance? He Fiery Dances. Okay. Even if he gets a boost, I don't feel so bad there. I knew I should have switched out Psyduck. Switching out Psyduck would have been really nice. Because if we switch out Psyduck... Well, no, even if we switch out Psyduck, like, I speak of it as if it's a threat, but my opponent should Grassy Glide my Psyduck, because it actually would be a threat. If they were to give me the weakness policy, it would actually be a threat. So what we're going to do is we're going to Soak actually my Cinderace. I don't even know, that wouldn't even work, would it? I wanted to Soak my Cinderace so it wasn't weak to water, but I'm changing my own type, man. So we're going to max Airstream, hopefully knock out this Volcarona. Look pretty cool. If we were a standard Life Orb Cinderace, I think we'd win this. The fact that we're weakness policy is unfortunately hindering us, but I'm using a Psyduck, man. Hopefully we can bring this one out. I brought it to the game. It's been fine. It hit that Hypnosis. It got the Soak Grassy Glide knockout. Obviously, it couldn't get the Surf boost that I wanted, because Grassy Glide's going to be coming out knocking my Psyduck out. This dude knows a threat when he sees one, apparently. Airstream. If this knocks out Volcarona, we might win. Maybe. Sash? You what? Why? Why? It's Sash Volcarona. What's it going for then? Fiery Dance onto the flying type Cinderace. Uh-oh. That's weird. Sash Volcarona. For what? I guess so. We're going to max Knuckle the Volcarona here. I want to get an attack boost. It might be a bad choice. That might be a terrible call. Because Rillaboom can hit me effectively with Grass after this. but I really want to get an attack boost. Yeah, Grassy Glide not doing too much. Max Knuckle gonna come out. I think if Primarina... Well, hold on. If Grassy Terrain ends, we can win this. Because, like, Rillaboom gets to Grassy Glide me and do a ton of damage next turn. Not like a ton, but more than I want. And so if Grassy Terrain ends next turn, I think we do win. Maybe. Because I think they're Assault Vest Primarina, which means we get our hit off on them. Wait, let's check. Oh, it's got 2! It's unfortunate. This is going to be really close. So we're going to Airstream Primarina. It comes down to, do we live 2 Grassy Glides? I think the answer is no. Oh, that's so close. Oh my goodness. We Airstream. This is going to be the closest endgame we've ever had. Because what's going to happen is, next turn, I'm a flying type. Okay? So it's going to do double what it did this turn because I'm undynamaxed. But then it's going to do half because I'm a flying type. So it's going to do the same thing. And I was at basically half, and I'm at basically a quarter right now. So there's a very good chance we live. There is also a very good chance we get knocked out by this hit. Do we live? Cinderace, can you come through? Can we get the W for Psyduck? Oh, unfortunately, that was so close, but we don't. I think if in some world I could have gotten Grassy Terrain Recovery there, we would have won. But the Grassy Terrain, it was just too much. It really was just too much. I tried to make Psyduck work. That wasn't even the matchup it was supposed to work in. And it still did alright. Maybe I could have gotten some leverage off of maxing my Rillaboom, but I still don't even think that was really the call. We take a very respectable loss, though. Nothing to be too sad about, I gotta be honest. I'm thinking I might try to do some more games like that, where I try to make Psyduck work, even though it's not its perfect matchup. Though, I'm praying... I'm praying for the ever-elusive Sun team, which no one's running anymore, apparently. Instead of Sun, we get... this thing. So, Psyduck is slower... Psyduck is slower than Boltund. So if my opponent leads Boltund, I'm basically screwed. But we're going to do it anyways. I have no idea what's going on here. I have no idea. In all of this massive galaxy brain that we have going on, I don't know what that is. I have no idea. I couldn't even begin to tell you what that team does. Literally, I have zero idea there. No idea at all. I'm excited to find out. I mean, when you play a whack team like this, I am excited to find out what it does. But I could not guess if I tried. Boltund, Drapion is the lead. I guess so. The question here is, are they going to target Psyduck? Are they scared? Are they scared of Psyduck? Maybe they are. We're going to surf them. We're going to surf Max Airstream Drapion and pray. We're going to pray that they... Well, I'd rather... Okay, so they could nuzzle, which is really bad. If they nuzzle, I'd rather... that they target Psyduck, but either one kind of sucks. Either one's kind of unfortunate. We're maxing. Like I said, Drapion could max here. It nuzzles, okay. He goes for nuzzle, but Drapion's not Dynamaxing, so I feel okay about this. Because we're going to get the Surf off, right? And we get the Surf. It does fine damage to everyone. Obviously, it's not doing crazy. It's a Psyduck, come on. What were you expecting? It also has no special attack. The saddest part is this Psyduck has no special attack. He knocks me off, but we do not have an item anymore. Fun fact, we don't have an item because we consumed our weakness policy. So knockoff doing no damage. So this next turn, this is one of those situations where obviously I want to switch Psyduck out. Because, like, what am I going to surf myself again? No, I'm not going to surf myself again. Also, if you're just noticing, we're outside Blockbuster. I don't know why. I just thought of Blockbuster, and I was like, that's sad, rip Blockbuster, and now here we are. So, wonderful place, wonderful place. Rest in peace. Avalugg comes. You know, I thought for a while. I thought, what's a good Cinderace answer? You know, what do I send in when my opponent's got that Cinderace just staring me down menacingly? And finally, the answer that I came to was Avalugg. Definitely the answer. Of course. I don't know. Why did they do it? I think that they're going to fire off a super effective, like, Thunderbolt into my Cinderace, but I should live it. I should live it from about around half, a little more than half. And knock out Avalugg with a max Fireball. Okay, they're maxing something. It's in a Pokeball. I'm terrified. If it's Boltund, I'm not going to lie. I think we lose right now. Okay, it's Avalugg. Avalugg has Sturdy. Okay, Avalugg has Sturdy. But my max Fireball ignores abilities. So I don't actually care that it's Sturdy. It goes for Nuzzle into the Psyduck slot, which is now a Rillaboom. That's fine. If I get paralyzed here, oh boy. Okay, we get the max Fireball off. I mean, like I said, I'm +2 attack, a max Cinderace. Like, there's no way that this doesn't knock out Avalugg. He also... This man, this monster, called me not to be a... He called me not to be a flying type by the end of the turn. I'm not gonna lie, I was considering staying flying type. I was thinking about it. I was like, you know what? Maybe I just want to be a flying type. And then I was like, nah, I obviously have a better play. And this guy was like, I know you have a better play. I know you're gonna want to be a fire type. Because I was thinking I would go Indeedee and just, I don't even know, man. That was crazy. We're gonna go Psyduck here because I think that Surf knocks out Avalugg. I'm gonna Grassy Glide Boltund and Surf. I believe in the duck. I believe. Please show me your worth. Show me you can knock out this Avalugg, because Avalugg, for those who don't know, has a very good defense. Like, really good. Like, 200 base defense. But it's lacking in the special defense department. So, as long as I don't get paralyzed here, I'm, like, pretty confident this turn goes okay. We Grassy Glide, which should knock out the Boltund. Because Boltund, also lacking in the defenses department. This guy's team doesn't make too much sense. We Surf. Can he get a knockout? Let's just forget I ever mentioned him getting a knockout. So, no knockout. No knockout. That's fine. Indeedee's going to be good enough to clean this one up by itself. But it would have been nice to get a Psyduck knockout then. Right. Fifth, Togekiss. Okay, Togekiss. We're going to be expanding, forcing, and surfing. And even if this Togekiss somehow takes out my Indeedee, Psyduck's going to clutch this one out. I believe. I believe. Remember that old chant that we all did in high school football games? I believe that we will win. That's me right now. I believe that we will win. I think that Indeedee may be enough on its own, but even if it's not enough on its own, Psyduck should be good here. He's thinking, I'm going to say it once, I'm going to say it twice, I say it all the time. I don't know what he's thinking about. What is this guy sitting there thinking about? With his Dynamaxed Avalugg and a Togekiss, what are the thoughts going through his head right now? Because, like, I don't think it's that complicated of a situation that he's in right now. And he's deciding that he's got to think, ooh, Psyduck crits the Avalugg to knock it out. Thus, allowing Indeedee to get the single target and knock out Togekiss. This is totally knocking out now. It wasn't knocking out while it was spread, but that's going to 1-hit KO Togekiss. Look at that. Psyduck is such a team player. Today has been Psyduck Day. You bring Psyduck twice, you almost get rewarded twice. You get rewarded once. That's alright. That's enough for me. Arius, I don't know what you were doing, Arius, but I appreciate the fun. I appreciate the fun times you've brought to us. So, that was pretty cool. Psyduck, it did something. You kind of see how it works, right? in non-wacky situations, Psyduck does have its matchups, but I don't know. That was pretty good, though, winning in Master Ball while bringing Psyduck in the top 500 solo. That's going to be it for today. As always, don't forget to comment about like backgrounds and teams you want me to use. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's episode with more Psyduck to come.